What's up, everybody? Just got back from the bank. It's payday. Let's go out and have some fun. But wait, seriously, before we do this, let's watch my video, my 5-step process for what you should do when you get paid. All right, hope you enjoy. With this video, let's walk through my 5-step process for what you should do when you get paid. Step number 1, and this is even before you see that paycheck, you should have a percentage of your pay put into a retirement account. Most companies offer the benefit of a 401k, and to determine what percentage of your paycheck you should allocate to your 401k, you should first look at your company's individual plan. Some companies are more generous than others and will offer a company match. My company offers a match on the first 3% of the funds and then 50% on the next 3% of my contribution. So at a very minimum, I should be putting in 6% of my salary to take full advantage of the 401k benefits that my company offers. This is free money. Your company will pay as long as you put in the money first. Now you can put in more money, and I have that allocation set at actually 8%, but you should note that the federal maximum amount you can put into your plan each year is $19,500. So try to get as close to that maximum amount as you can. Now there's also other retirement accounts like a Roth IRA. The advantage with a Roth IRA is that it's funded with after-tax income. So what do I mean here? Going back to the 401k option, this is money that's contributed each paycheck that is taken before taxes. So that means when you retire and start to take money out of your 401k, it's going to be taxed. On the other hand, since a Roth IRA is money that has already been taxed, when you go to withdraw that money, it cannot be taxed twice. If you expect to be making more money in the future and thereby having a higher tax rate, it may be beneficial to have a Roth IRA account in addition to participating in your company's 401k plan. Now, before we go to step number 2, I want to talk about something that's pretty unfortunate. It's estimated that 5 to 10% of Americans are still unbanked, meaning they do not have a saving or checking account. Please, if you don't have a checking account, I'll put a link in the description below of the top 11 free checking accounts. You want to set up direct deposit with this checking account so that each time you get paid, it automatically goes into your account, and this will save you time, hassle, and even money if the places you go to cash your check charges you every time for a paycheck. Now, step number 2 is paying your necessities. Notice I said the word necessities and not wants. There's a big difference. Things like food, rent, mortgage, utilities, these are basics that every human needs, and you have to use a portion of your income to cover these expenses. And that's fair. What you don't want to happen is spending your money first on excessive items. And these are items that you may want, but don't necessarily need. For example, do I need another pair of shoes just because I like them? Or are the shoes that I have now, are they still fine? So be reasonable. Obviously, sometimes you have to spend a little extra to reward yourself and enjoy life, but remember your goals. The more fiscally responsible you can be today, the faster you will achieve your goals in the future. Remember the idea of delayed gratification. Today's society bombards us with constant noise that we all need these material things to be happy, and we need to have them now. When in fact, our most enjoyable moments in life come when we put in the work, when we push our minds and bodies to new limits to achieve something worthwhile. So think about it. What are your most favorite memories? It's probably not when you bought material possessions or even those random nights or parties where you stayed up too late. Our favorite memories are those experiences and accomplishments that you worked really hard to achieve. The thrill of victory is the greatest feeling in the world. Remember, focus on the concept of delayed gratification. Fight those temptations of needing everything now. Don't live for the present moment by mortgaging your future. Your happiest moments are when you delay gratification to overcome a challenge and achieve something great. Again, the thrill of victory is the greatest feeling in the world. Step number 3, pay down your debt. Most of us have student loans or credit card debt that we've been trying to get rid of for many years. The next thing you want to do when you get paid is dedicate as much income as you can to paying off this debt. Look at which sources of debt have the highest interest rate and pay off those first. If you have a credit card that's charging 20% interest, pay that off first. And you want to do this before tackling, for example, a student loan, which may only have 4 to 7% interest, so you're getting a better return on your money. Step number 4 is to create an emergency fund. Financial experts recommend you have an emergency fund to cover 4 to 8 months worth of expenses. Now this may be a lot, so take your time. Build up this emergency fund over time. Make sure you pay yourself first with saving and retirement plans and pay off that debt. But with the money left over, start to build up this emergency fund. You never know when you may need it in a time of struggle. For an emergency fund, I recommend opening an online savings account. And again, I'll put a second link in the description for the top online savings accounts that will pay you the best interest. Last step is investing in stocks, real estate, or some form of passive income. Fortunately, I now own 4 condos where I collect rent that covers the mortgage, taxes, condo fees, and gives me a little profit on the side. So each month I make $1,000 profit on these condos. And with stocks, I only like to invest when I'm 100% confident and support that stock. Now I created a video on how to invest in stocks and also explain the different options like index funds if you're not comfortable with picking individual stocks and really want to deleverage your risk. So as a recap, here is my 5-step process for when you get paid. Step number 1, make sure to fund your 401k and your Roth IRA. Warren Buffett calls compounding interest the 8th wonder of the world. So let time be on your side and start to build up your retirement savings today. Next, step 2, pay off your necessities from your checking account that you set up for your direct deposit. Step 3, pay off any debt that you may have. And remember, pay off high interest debt first. Step 4 is to create an emergency fund in a high yield savings account. And last, step 5, start to invest in stocks or real estate. As another option, there are REITs, which stands for Real Estate Investment Trusts. So if you want income that real estate can provide, but don't want to deal with the hassle and maintenance that comes along with owning real estate, a REIT can be a good option for you, as they have to pay a dividend usually each quarter based on the profits they generate. If you like the video, do me a favor and click the subscribe button, and also give me a thumbs up to show me that you like the video. And remember, start today. You have nothing to lose, but everything to gain.